What's going on, everyone? We're back at it again, as you can tell. Same day. I was too excited. I wanted to play a little more, so I was going to skip ahead and do some things, but I figured I'll just take you on this full journey. I'm not going to skip ahead anymore. So, our second day here, we get Wong, and that's perfect. We already have a bunch of him. I could upgrade him, but not going to. Okay, monthly, weekly, beautiful. Auto clear tickets. Okay. So let's get back into it. Let's go, let's get some of our achievements real quick. Roll call, so you get 50 gold just for logging in as well, so you get a bunch of stuff. Alright. Let's get into campaign and let's build our decks a little more. Or our deck, I should say. We only have one right now. And my kids are hanging out over there playing, so if you hear them in the background, just say hi down in the comments. Alright, so we left off last time. I showed you a little bit of the game, explained the cards, a little bit like that. I just want to kind of rock and roll through campaign mode a little bit today, and go from there. There's Hella. She's one of the leaders you can get. If you remember, I posted last time the leaders and how to get them. Alright. So only 500 hit points, so he does have a bad guy out. I'm going to drop Daredevil. So I'll get some experience again for him. I got 10 experience. Alright, so he's blocking that way, but of course I will have, let's see, if I can get my arrow. Well, I'll get that next, I guess. Let's drop this girl here. So I was switching my cards to get an arrow. I forgot I had Hawkeye. I could have used him, I guess, but whatever. Alright, let's switch again. There it is, and that's game. Kill him. And I'm going to drop Hawkeye's, he only does 160 to 180, so that won't kill him. So let's drop Iron Man here. That'll kill him, give me that extra experience. And it'll be a huge battle line. I'm outside right now, my internet connection's not the best, so you can see a little bit of lag, sorry. Alright. That's that. Again, very basic in the beginning. There's not a lot of game planning you have to do. Alright, see, that's the part that stinks. When they do that to you and you just used all your fragments up because you thought it was the end. And now they have a potential for battle line, but we're going to block that by putting Karen here. And I'm pretty sure they don't use action cards this early on, so we're good. Yep, there we go. So now they have two different lines they can make, here and here. Alright, so we want to make sure that doesn't happen. You know what, I'll let it happen just because it's not going to do a lot of damage to me. It says defeat her, but it doesn't say how many hit points she has, which is interesting. There you go, they formed a battle line. But as you see, it's only for less than half my life, so that's not bad. I don't know how many hit points she actually has, and we're going to keep playing, so I'm just going to go with a zero cost card. And just see what happens. It seemed to work. Alright, perfect. So sometimes the game plan is, you know that they can't kill you with one battle line sometimes, so you let them. And that weakens their characters, you kill them, you get to move on. So sometimes that's a strategy as well. So we got 40 extra experience, gem, Maria Hill, who we could upgrade, but I'm not going to. And let's keep rocking and rolling through campaign mode. Till it gets tough, anyway. fast forward. Here we go, the Iron Man leader. That's the one I wanted. Alright, so once we get him, that'll help a lot. Not only is it a leader that has something it can do, you also get bonus hit points, which is always nice. So this is how normal games start, where nobody has anything on the board. So usually you would drop either a Karen or a black cat if you have one. We don't have black cat, so hey darling, McKenna, can you be quiet please? Thank you. Telling a 4-year-old to be quiet, it's hard to do, I know. My kids are troopers. What is, he won't do enough to kill him. They're gonna place someone there. I'm gonna cycle until I get, oh, he has 1,000 hit points. Oh, look at you, wise guy. And that was kind of a dumb move as well. I'm not paying attention. If we would have put Hawkeye here, then it would have blocked their line. But now he's going to have a guy here to block my line. And oh, never mind. They're going to do that. Okay. And now they have a potential for a battle line here. So it's kind of dumb, but I knew I could kill him anyways. So it is what it is. So let's go with Iron Man here. That way we threaten the squares. We have 2 potential battle lines now, here and here. Okay, so again, remember you can go and attack here, but as you can see, it's only 970 damage, which isn't enough. And that's 955 if I use him, and that turns into 1038, right? So that would be enough to kill him. You may be wondering, how come? Well, it is 380, so it's a little bit more, but also, see, 30 more from, if I made Nick Fury 30 more at 380, it'd only be 985, but remember, synergy comes into effect. So because Ant-Man is also an Avenger, it boosts him an extra 38, and it boosts Iron Man an extra 50, so that ended up totally making enough damage. So you got to remember the synergies as well, adding that percentage in there, and that's a big deal. Synergy helps a lot. Alright, here it is. Dun 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 dun! Our new the animation here for showing us something new and amazing. There he is. Select leader. Thank you very much. Alright. Now we don't have my little boyish figure there. I don't remember what this one was. I was so excited about Iron Man I didn't care. Oh yeah. So this is only used in challenge mode sometimes, where, here I'll click on it so you can read it. In challenge mode sometimes I've used kicked out, so it changes anybody's attack to 200 but also gives 300 hit points. What that does is kicked out can kill anybody that has a low attack. So you do this to someone that has 9,999 hit points, but it puts their attack at 200, use kicked out and it kills them. So it's useful in the very later stages of challenge mode, not really useful here. You can use it on like Karen, let's say, and boost her attack and her hit points. So I guess there's that, but yeah, I'm not wasting my time. I have to sneeze. I'm good. Nope. There it goes. I just dabbed on you. Let's go. Alright. Alright, let's go into the next stage here, 2.4. And Enchantress is actually, they buffed the heck out of her card. She's actually a pretty good card. I'm not gonna lie. Very good card, actually. So if you get her early on, that's a nice card too. I don't know if I put her in the notes, but I don't know. Okay, so he's just like Captain America, where he will do the AoE around him. Killed all my guys like a jerk. So again, I could start out by doing a little bit of damage and weaken him. That puts him at 250. and he's going to be a bully and attack my guy. So, but that weakened him enough now where we can bring in Hawkeye, we can bring in Ant-Man. I'll use Hawkeye up here. That gives me an opportunity to get, you know, more spaces for fragments. Executioner, I have need of you again. What, so you just bring her back in? Or bring him back in? What a... Cheaters! That's fine. He only has 300 hit points this time around, so that's nice. 720 attack, you see that? That's incredible. Alright, I'm gonna drop Ant-Man here. Wasn't absolutely necessary, but I'm also building the attack, so... Now this card deals 240 to enemies on the left and right. But obviously there's nowhere to put him, so he just threw him down there. As you remember, Nick Fury gives plus 150 attack to distant allies. Distant is everywhere not around him, so none of these. So to give 150 to both of them. Plus I put him on a 2 fragment spot, so I have 2 fragments now, which is great. He attacked him, but the good news is their attack is still boosted, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle through until I get my, hopefully I'll get my sharpshooter arrow. Even if I do, that's 1,000, yeah. So give me the sharp. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so I drop it on him, kill him. And then my little Karen's strong enough now because I boosted the attack of them through Nick Fury. So their attack stays even after Nick Fury dies, which is cool. So my little 70 damage Karen kicks some butt. Ant-Man comes through. Little Paul Rudd action for you. Who did great, by the way, I thought, as Ant-Man. Alright, more success. We already have that card. Again, we could boost it. I'm not going to. Another 160 gold, gems, all kinds of stuff. We're moving on. Again, this is, it could be boring for you. If it is, you know, that's too bad. We're going through campaign mode. You're coming with me. Alright. Again, I'm skipping through these stories because my last video was about an hour. So I don't want it to be that long all the time. We're moving on. So there's a lot of people here. A lot of people. Oh, they're helping me out. Little War Machine's gonna kill one of them. And block the battle line. Falcon comes in. He doesn't do anything, but he'll... So Falcon's one of the best. You need him in Horde mode for sure. But what he does is, if you put him on the board, he'll just go on the board. But if you put him near an enemy with lower than 400 hit points, he'll grab them, and both of them will be gone. So it could be anybody really at this stage that does it. So anyway, only 700 hit points. They gave me a preset battle line here. I kind of want to kill all of them. She does to the highest attack. So if you see the highest attack is here, so it'll kill that one, and it won't do anything to these because it says it does 150 to nearby enemies or nearby targets from that guy, so it won't work. So I'll just drop Karen down just in case we have to fight again. I want to save my fragments. Why am I not Iron Man here? What's going on? I'll have to go back into my cards. Usually when you hit select leader it actually puts it as that, but I'll go back in and make sure. Okay, a bunch of stuff. Everyone's happy. We did it. They make these really easy, but again the prizes aren't that great as well. I get a new skeleton guy, yay! Completely useless, but it's still nice to get an animation here, make it look nice, very nice. There he is. Skeletal Archer, huge attack, low hit points. Let's see what else we got. 10 experience. Alright, I'm going to go to my cards real quick and switch my leader. And it may be because in campaign mode they don't want you to use a leader, but I don't think so. Yeah, jerks, maybe that is it. Okay, so as you can see here, my hit points are 200 more using Iron Man. And then it also, here's the cool thing about Iron Man, when you have 4 more fragments, it'll up 2 fragments that are on the board by +1 every time it's your turn. So if there's 2 +1 fragments on the board, it'll make those +2 fragments. So that way every round you can now at least get 2 fragments, which is really cool. And they nerfed it in a way where there's 2 now that are put out, so that way the enemy can get it as well. But it's still not that big of a nerf. It's still very useful. So I like what they try to do. They don't nerf the hell out of it, which is nice. A lot of games would just nerf something that's really good. They'll just nerf it and get rid of it. Period. We didn't want that. All right. Looks like nobody's starting. So what I'm gonna do is I want to show you if I can pull in the Coulson. So again, we'll read it real quick, but if I summon him, long story short, if I summon him and there's nobody on the board on my team, it'll summon a 80 by 80 shield agent where there's not a cosmic fragment. So I'm going to place him here and it could summon him in any of these 3. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we get one here or here. Perfect. Because that automatically, first turn now, we have a chance to do a battle line. It's pretty useful in the beginning of the game. In challenge mode, oh my gosh, that was impressive. In horde mode, I mean, you can use him for that. I'm going to, what's he have, 800 hit points? I have 1, yeah, why not? I'll boost the attack of Coulson there. And that'll give me a potential battle line here, which is enough. That's already more than 800, as you see here. So whatever he puts down, I'm going to be able to kill with sharpshooter because it does 500 to 700. So I'm going to drop this here, kill him, and then drop whoever I want. I'll drop stick down just because. Oh, I got one of the cards you saw there. So this does 1,000 damage. And we win. Look at Agent Coulson looking like a badass. Oh, my Discord's going off. I have a Discord, by the way, with my guild, so if you want to join that, definitely do so. I'll try to remember to put the description down. What did we get here? I forgot. Let's see what we got. Oh, guys, say hi to Honeydew. That's my dog. Say hi, Honeydew. Yeah. Another useless card, Skeletal Swordsman. Perfect. And we'll go to the next stage. Let's go into stage 7 here. Can't remember how many stages there are. I don't remember. I think there's like 7 levels, and then all the sub-levels, of course. Alright, so we could get Black Widow now for winning. When summoning, an opponent switches all action cards in hand. What switches means is however many action cards are in their hand, it'll switch them kind of like what we do if we don't like a card in our hand. We'll switch it. So let's say like Maria Hill here. No, I'm going to use her, but no. Alright, so we switch her, right? So what it'll do is it'll get rid of the action cards in their hand, and then on their turn they won't be able to switch their card because it locks it out because it just switched it. So it's kind of neat. Nothing too exciting. Nothing too exciting, but it'll work. Alright, placing someone there. Let's just kill him here. I'll drop Iron Man. That'll give us 1 fragment left, so we have Sharpshooter to kill whoever he puts back down. And remember, with Stick, every time someone plays an action card, I get a plus 100 attack and hit points. So I know we won't be able to kill him, but I just want to show you what happens. Here, let's just drop you here. That'll put me at 0 fragments. 0 fragments a bad idea, but I just want to show you that it boosted his attack and hit points. So again, this won't kill him. I just want to show you, actually, how far away is it? Let me see if I have a 0 that... Who's my other 0? Here she is. See, I'm still 30 short. That's fine, though. I'll drop Karen here. So again, remember what happens is when you attack somebody and you make a battle line and you don't kill them, it halves your hit points and halves your attack. So as you can see there, all my guys went down, and they're not allowed to attack for 2 more turns. So he'll put some worthless on the board. I think my son just threw rocks out the window, which was really crazy. Alright, so we have 0 left. I'm going to place her here to get 2 fragments, and that leaves us open for another battle line. So they'll put someone here. Oh, I just noticed. You have to do 1,000+ damage or it doesn't do anything. So, we'll do that. My bad. I don't have someone that could take that. So what I'll do, if I move that, that doesn't do enough. I don't have any more action cards, do I? Alright. I hate to do this, but I have to move her, otherwise I'm just wasting something. That'll give me 2 fragments. Boom, they killed him. I'm gonna drop. That's still too little. Oh, 570, here we go. I was looking at the wrong one. Alright, so she's strong enough. She'll kill herself, I guess. Oh, snap! Well, that's what I mean by closely reading the card. 150 to all character cards nearby. I thought it was enemies. So you get to learn on this journey with me that sometimes I'm not the brightest kid in the brightest crayon in the box, you know? That'll help weaken him there. I don't think that'll be 570. That'll be enough to kill him yet. So again, remember that you can move your guy to attack. So here we go. As you can see, it tells you all the stats. And it has a cool little animation. Look at that little smoke. But 105 damage I'll take. He'll kill him, and I'll deal 1,170 damage. And I gained his card, which is nice. Big trouble comes in small packages. Unless you use a little pin particle action to get kind of big, you know. Campaign mode is campaign mode. Like I said, we're just rocking and rolling through this to get new cards, and also you have to get decently far in these in campaign mode to open up more levels in Spec Ops, in Special Ops, which is what the ultimate goal is. So we got her attack is pretty good, especially for a 1 gem, 1 fragment, so I'm going to use her in my deck. So let me, first of all, let's show that we got the card. We got a Dark Elf leader, which I think we didn't have before, so that's nice. So let's go to my cards and see what we got going on. And we are still level 5, we're not really building fast. But I bet you if we go to achievements, we can boost that real quick. So let me check that out. Let's get rid of, let's just get rid of her because I'm stupid and killed everybody. Drop her in, and then you're 210. What was our chick here? She was 220, 170. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just put you in place of... Did I have another 0 in there? It was Stick, Karen, and her. Yeah, I'll just leave it. That's fine. I'm going to add another action card, though, to help boost Stick. So I'm going to bring in Box of Scraps here. I'll get rid of Maria Hill. There we go. So what Box of Scraps does, if you place it, you have to place it on an empty square, and it'll pop up either a +1 or +2 fragment. And then give +50 to attack to all nearby allies. Not everybody, just the allies. I won't make that mistake on anything else. Let's real quick go into achievements, since we're still in Chapter 2. We're going to finish Chapter 2, and I'll stop the video for today. or for now, I'll probably keep going on and keep making the video. I just want to see where, again, we'll receive all. So that gave us 410 and 200 experience. That completed daily mission. Gives us another 50. So we're getting there. We're almost there. So by the time we complete this chapter, we'll be good. Alright, so we got 3 more. Let's rock and roll. Let's just go through it real quick. The way it doesn't take a lot of time. I finally got my computer to work, by the way, as you can tell. So that's nice. I don't have to... I was recording with 2 phones. On the last video, I recorded my face on one phone, and then I recorded the actual gameplay on my other phone. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm happy I don't have to do that anymore. But anything for you guys. Anything to get this series rocking and rolling. You know what, you should, for my 21 and olders, take a shot every time I say rock and roll, because I think I did it about 70 times already. Defeat her army. I'm not sure what's going on here, to be honest. Not a big fan of it. Alright, so I'm going to drop Iron Man here. I'm not sure, again, what fragments I just got. I got 1. This is interesting. Alright, I'm cool with it. Whatever. I'll show you what she does. Again, I don't think they're using action cards, so it probably won't switch any cards. No, it didn't. So when you play against actual people in arena mode, you'll actually be able to see their cards when they switch them, which is also nice. We have 500, 400, yeah, so let's try to skip ahead and get our, whatchamacallit? There it is, but I also need a 0 card. There we go, okay. Because once I use the shrapnel, Jesus, sharpshooter arrow, I'll be down to 0 fragments. I'll just show you real quick what Box of Scraps does. So I'm going to place it here, and it's going to boost her attack, and it's going to give me some sort of fragment that I can't see. And there you go. So now we win, which was nice and easy, thank you. Again, a little synergy going on. Voila. A bunch of talking. And we're solid. Alright, 2 more, guys. That's it. Just 2 more and we're done for this video. We're doing pretty good. We're getting stuff. We're almost leveling up, like I said. We're at 90-something%. Again, they make it too damn small. I can't see. But let's keep going. And we're probably going to get something okay for the 10th stage, I'm sure. Okay, more talking. Let's get rid of it. There's the nice little Asgardian walkway there. Forgot what it's called. I'm terrible about that. Okay, let's get into stage 2-9 now. Okay, I'm assuming then, here, you can change your settings. I never showed you this, I guess. I'm in standard mode. There's a battery saving mode because it will use your battery decent. And then high quality mode, you can obviously change the sounds and stuff like that. I'm in regular mode here, so I'm not sure why it's still looking like that. Again, maybe it's because we're in Asgardia and we're on the road. I don't know. If I read the story, maybe I would know, but I didn't, of course. So it looks like we have 3 of our guys here, and we have 2 gems. They have 900 hit points, so we're gonna hopefully be able to get our. Oh yeah, let me tell you what these guys do. So as you can see, every time I switch a card, he gains 20 hit points, which you just saw. This guy, very powerful stats, but he'll do just destroy Cosmic Fragment on the right and left. That's okay, I guess. Fandral, he increased attack on allies on left and right by 130. So, decent cards there. Let's keep cycling through. Hopefully we'll get it. Boosting his stuff. Is that all 4 of them? No, come on. Damn it. Okay, so we didn't get it. That kind of bites, so we'll just throw down Black Widow for the heck of it. And what do they got? An archer. So, now we'll just move her on over and kill everybody. So that'll do 2,254. Now remember, you want to try to kill things as you go along to get that extra experience. So I'm just going to go through till I get my sharpshooter arrow, if I get it. There it is. And let's see which one's uncommon. So uncommons you get more stuff for than common. So you want to try to kill, the more rare the card is, the more gold and experience you can get for it. And of course you could get a rare card as well. You can get up to rare cards. You can't get epics, unfortunately, but you can get up to rare cards. So I killed them. I got that little 20 extra experience down here for killing them. And we're done. So we only have one left, and that's it. Oh wait, I think we're continuing now. Or maybe not. Spikes. Oh, it's still malfunctioning. Yes, okay. So there you go. That one little bit. That's all I wanted to see. Another stupid skeletal archer. Okay, you're on our team. So Valkyrie's pretty cool. Whenever an action card targets an ally, it actually goes after her instead. So if someone's not paying attention, it'll mess with them. Sif is basically a smaller Captain America. She does less damage, but she's only a 1 fragment. She does it to everybody around her, so that's pretty nice. You can drop Captain here. That'll kill him. Do damage to her. It'll protect the battle line. Alright. So that was mean, but I understand 100%. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for the 4 straight down. And what I should have been doing is cycling through to get my sharpshooter arrow, just to make sure I get it. Because remember, you can only switch 4 cards, so let me see if I can get her, or get it. There's no way they do it to me again. No way. Come on. Oh my gosh, they just love me. Alright, so I'll place Daredevil here to kill her. That'll give me 20 experience. And then now I have a potential line here as well. Alright, so let's keep going till we get our arrow. There it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do is kill him. That's going to give me a chance to actually kill him as well, because I do 160 to 180, and he has 170 hit points. So let's see. Nope, 162. So that's a gamble you have to take a lot in this game, because there's, like, Iron Man, for instance, has a range. He doesn't do an exact amount. So sometimes there's, like, oh crap, I have to try this. Hopefully it works. And a lot of the times it doesn't, unfortunately, but that's fine. Alright, we're down to the last one, everybody. Last one in this chapter, anyway. Again, I think there's 7 or 8 chapters. I'm sorry I don't know off the top of my head. It's been a long time since I've done campaign mode. And what did we get? Brand new to the game. I keep forgetting the card. I feel bad. Short-term memory loss. Oh yeah, okay. Dark Elf. Dark Elf Soldier. It's an uncommon. It's stepping up the game. Nothing I need. A little extra experience, which means we went up a level. We just saw that. I'm dumb. Alright, we went up to level 6. We're on the final of Chapter 2, and Malekith is here, the leader of the Dark Elves. And actually, one of the better cards in the game. Malekith is a very nice rare card. Basically a weaker Thor. So it'll do damage every turn to a random person, which I like better than Thor. So we're about to get Black Widow, which is actually a really good leader. She gives you 300 extra hit points instead of 200. And whenever you put a 0-cost card in, a creature card, it'll boost their hit points by 50 to 100, which actually is really nice. Because there's a lot of 0-cost cards that you have that they'll just bring in Daredevil and kill, or bring in some weak card like Man-Ape and do 200 too. So it's nice to be able to kill them. I'm about to sneeze again. What is going on? It just rained. I don't know if there's something in the air. I'm not sure. Dark Elf leader. They're trying to be fancy. I'm gonna cycle through here and get Hawkeye will work. Does he do it to the lowest hit points? So that's important too. So obviously if he did it to a random, I'd be scared because it could do it to him, but it'll do it to lowest hit points, which is him, and it'll kill him. Again, I forgot to cycle. Oh my gosh. I forgot to cycle for my sharpshooter arrow. So we will see if my stupidity... Okay, I'm not sure what just happened. Not sure at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a box of scraps here, boost my attack, give me some fragments here, because it looks like we're gonna have to move on after this. Otherwise they would have blocked it, I'm pretty sure. So my only, if you look over here, it always tells you what your actual goal is, and that's just to attack him once with a battle line. I did that, killed everyone as I thought, but we're still going on. I'm kind of curious to see what I have to do now. I'll just defeat him now. With 800 hit points, he starts at 3 fragments. I start with my 3 because I was saving it up. And I have the arrow ready to go. Again, I don't think they have action cards, but I'm going to drop her here. Most likely she's just going to attack her afterwards. Yeah, no action cards. Okay. Alright, so they got 0 fragments for doing that, but he did kill my girl, because remember it does 264 to both sides, left and right. Not a big deal. I'm just building up my fragments as I go, doing a little damage here and there. Alright, so here's where it's like, okay, they're being jerks, but what I can still do is get Ant-Man. I can still get I could use Daredevil right now and kill her, get 6 out of 6 fragments. So there you go. Iron Man is still available. He's probably going to put someone weak in, yep, because he only had 1 fragment left. Unfortunately, Iron Man doesn't do enough damage, so what I'm going to do is shoot him with the arrow and kill him, drop Iron Man, do some damage. Alright, and it did give me back box of scraps, so that's pretty cool to know, I guess. It gives you your action cards back. Every turn you see through here that he does 45 damage to a single enemy, if more than 2 are on the board, which they are. Ant-Man's going to come in and do some damage to both. And that will be game. Because I can just bring Ant-Man over and kill him. Remember, it only does half the attack to your guy, so it's only going to do, I don't know math, but 106 or 115 and a half, 100 whatever. What is it? 116. Yep. But I am going to kill him and do 1358. So there you go. Boom, Malekith. Eat it. I wish I could get your card right now. That would be super. Alright, that's going to do it for this chapter. We're going to stop it here. Real quick, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Spec Ops and show you. Oh, snap. Thor strikes it. A portal opens. Let's just see this one, because it's the end of the chapter. That looks... hellish? Is that the word you're looking for? It does fit. We go in there, we're going to be crispy fried. Warrior Valkyrie plunge through with weapons drawn. They do not care. I love it. Mortals can't, but they're Asgardians, so they're like, let's do this. Fear not, mortals. A grand adventure awaits. That's right. Well, if they're gonna do it, cowabunga! By the way, I love the new Spider-Man. I haven't seen the movie, but I just love him as an actor. It makes him his teenage years, which is really cool because he is. Like, Tom Holland's actually a teenager, I believe, so that part's really cool. Alright, so you got to see the little story mode with it. Again, we're getting Black Widow, which is nice for a leader. I'll probably still stick with Iron Man. There she is. Again, zero cost creatures that I summon add 50 to 100 hit points. Which is cool. More gems. It automatically changed my leader, which is mean. Let's go. So now we're at chapter 3. So what I'm going to show you, excuse me, is where we're at in Spec Ops now, where we can actually go to. Trial mode is now available. So trial mode is something that you get at lower levels before horde mode. Basically what it is what it says. You get to go against random decks. Again, it's the computer that's playing them. You go through them and you can unlock stuff at the 3rd stage and the 5th stage. They're pretty easy to do, but it's also good practice. You get to play a little bit more and get a little more rewards. So that's trial simulation. Let's go into our mail real quick and see what we got. We got 2,000 gold just for being awesome and 20 gems for being awesome. So there you go. We're up to 110, 111 gems. That's really cool. I'm down with that. Alright, let's go into achievements real quick and pop that. Get some more experience in gold. Boom, 350 more. Yes, I could have clicked that. Spec Ops. Let's go into it real quick. I can still not enter. Oh, because of level 7. I keep forgetting that. So, we're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep going. I'm going to stop the video here, but we'll keep grinding, get to level 7 on the next video, and then we'll enter Spec Ops and check out the grinding mode. Check it out for getting better cards. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. I hope you are enjoying this beginner guide series. I'm going to get more gems real quick because I've been getting a lot of cards. Yeah. Maybe we can get lucky and get 1350 by the next pack opening, or the next pack introduction, which will be a Spider-Man pack. So that'll be really super exciting. So anyway, there you guys have it. Level 6. We're going to get level 7 tomorrow, and we'll rock and roll in Spec Ops. Peace out, guys. Have a good day.